Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be doing an inventory showcase, so I'm going to kind of look through my items and say what their value is, and then I'll explain what I look at when I'm trading and what I look at value. So let's get straight into it. Um, so as you can see right away, I have a lot of limited items, so I actually started a collection of them, and I have um, just over 11,000 limited items. So if we go to those, obviously it includes the alpha cap, but every single type of limited item is collected in here. So I buy them for one crate for every 10 limited items. I feel like it's a pretty good rate for me, and then I get um, a good amount of them to collect as well. So if we look at carriage wheels, I have 31 of those. Rocket trails, we go to candy corn, 35. Netherworld 34, and Christmas 64. Most of them are toppers with 77 Blitzens, 42 Bone Kings, 75 Christmas trees, 35 ghosts, and 36 pumpkins, 79 saplings, 68 Santas. Lots and lots of Christmas items. 44 Calavera, 76 Candy Cane, 45 of these two, 49, 79. As you can see, there's just a lot of them, and the majority of them are Christmas items. So you can see there's 70 of these ones, almost 80. And that's because Christmas was most recent when I started collecting, so more people had them laying around, had extra sets of them and stuff. And the rarest ones I have are the Halloween ones, like the candy corn boost and stuff. There's only 30 or so. Anyways, we'll jump back into the inventory and filter out everything except the limited and take a look at what's going on here. As you can see, we have a good amount of alchemists. These are about 1 to 2 keys each, give or take. Some cobalt asterias, you can probably go for a key or more. Just some painted toppers. Type S is about a key. Yeah, there's a lot of toppers, as you can see, almost a full chainsaw set. That's because when I trade, I look for them because people don't necessarily want them, but there's also a very niche market of collectors, including myself, that want these kind of items, so it's very good to have these kind of things. Here we have a chakrams, kind of half quarter set or something. These range from like 1 to 3 keys for these ones and 2 to 4 for the good color ones. Purple are probably in the most demand. Yeah, we have a lot of crates. Let's see, we have 41 crate 1s, 30 crate 2s, just one of each of the 3 and 4. I got some painted chef hats, there's some random junk. 2 dark matters and a striker dark matter. So the striker dark matter is probably worth a decent amount, maybe 1 to 2 keys, and the other ones are half to 1 each. Other painted toppers. DC. These ones are really low demand because they're burnt sienna, but maybe people needed to finish a set or something, where these can go for 1 to 2 keys each. Discos. Most regular exotics are about half a key to 1 key currently. We'll see if it changes a little bit with the player's choice crate coming out. Very rare decals. I don't usually look at these in terms of key pricing. You can use them as ads for stuff. You can trade them up to try to get better stuff, but I don't generally sell them for keys. Whereas like a Dominus GTs, almost 2. Got some painted fez, more painted wheels. Yeah, just there's a lot of junk in my inventory, as you can see, which is why filters help so much. These scorer FSLs are really nice. So the scorer cert is the second best in the game. Striker's the first one, and scorer, and then some other 2 ones. The way that they work is that the things that are easiest to level up have more value to them. So striker is very easy to level up because of how many it takes to get the like name type of things. score, not so much, because lots of people can shoot a ball at a goal, but not all of them can go in. Anyways, these are minimum 10 to 12 keys, but depending on if someone's trying to collect a set or something, they could go for a couple more. And then these striker FSLs are 3 to 4 regular, but with the striker cert, I'm hoping to get closer to maybe 8 or 9 if someone really wants them. These are about 10. We have this set of halos. It's not actually complete. I need striker. I need a couple more of them, but working on this, it's kind of a fun thing just to see if people have them. Lots of hearts and hex, yeah. This is around 29 to 31 keys, or we could just say 30 keys. One of the newer decals, so it definitely still has more demand than Heatwave. More painted toppers, tons of hypernovas. Just some painted wheels, striker octane kilowatt, I like this one. More painted toppers, tons of lightnings. And here are these score lightning wheels. So you may have heard of like crimson lightnings that sell for over 400 keys each and stuff. So I really enjoy these. They're a little bit cheaper than those, but if I sold them, I've gotten offers for around 25 keys or so, so maybe around 30, 25, 20 for these ones, which are really nice. Lightning wheels are kind of fluctuating in price right now because the Player's Choice Crate, CC, it's not really CC5, but the one that's coming out after CC4, is going to contain lightnings and zombas, so people are speculating a little bit. They think we're going to get tons of crimson lightning drops and everything, but they should maintain price because painted's pretty rare and painted certified is obnoxiously rare. These burnt sienna lobos, these are an untradeable wheel. They have almost no demand, so technically they're 1 to 3 keys, but probably be lucky to get one, and you're better off just trading for some items. Loopers and Lobos, again, 0.5 to 1 key each. Octane MG88 are a really good decal, in my opinion, because they look pretty good, but they're very cheap. So it's a good thing to trade for people that play Octane and stuff. Sometimes it's nice to have it when you have some more busy wheels, like Lightnings, and they can just make you look classy without having to have a mystery decal all the time. And of course, Striker. I have almost 400 goals with this one, or shots on goal. So that's pretty good. Just more rare decals. We've got some painted Neptunes, painted Octavians. These are about a key each. You might see people wanting black or red, but they're not the most demand wheels, so not too much. Photons and pulses. This Striker certified Pixel Fire is really nice, and I also like the Polygonal. I play with these too a lot of the times, just because it's fun to level up the cert. And if you have both of them on separate teams, they level up still. So if I'm on blue team, let's say, with the Polygonal, and on my red team I have this Striker one, it'll still level up even though I'm playing on blue team. My red team preset will also level up. So if you want to get some levels on your items, just do that and equip them on both of them. Painted Royal Crowns, these can go for over 1 key each, probably like a half for these ones, up to 2 for some of the really good ones like black. My ridiculous Tactician Slipstream. So I got this way back when I started trading. This is it was my first mystery decal, and I've never traded it. Or I at least got it back, traded it to friends or something, but it has 1937, almost 2,000 centers on it, so I'm definitely never trading it now. I think I got offers about 14 keys way back when it was a little bit higher. I could probably get 12 or more for it now, but it's worth more to me as it is. Snakeskins are really good things to trade. People generally want them because they look pretty good on their cars. These Black Spiralis I actually got from Trade Up, which is really lucky. They're about 3 to 5 keys, and the gray are 2 to 3. They look pretty good. My favorite's definitely purple, I'd say. Got a lot of Sunbursts. The white ones are about 3 keys each. All the rest are about 2. You might be able to get 3 for Crimson if someone really wants them. Takumis, um, oops. These are 0.75 to 1 key, about a half a key if you're on the low side. Just a ton of other stuff. Lots of traffic cones. Tray here is probably the worst wheel in the game. Some Trinities. I just traded actually my, I had more Troikas. I had pink, white, well I have another white now, sky blue, and then gray. But I traded those 3, got another one back. They're kind of low demand, the Troikas, even though they look pretty decent if you set up your car right. People just don't like them too much, so they're only 1 to 2 keys each, where chakrams can go up to 6 or 8 for high demand ones. Some certified toppers, some junk. Tunicas, purple, these are 1 to 2, maybe keys each. Crimson Unicorn can go for 2 keys or so. You just really have to find a person who's willing to pay it. Veloce, these are kind of fun. They're just some cheaper wheels to play around with. Wildcat ears, these are 2 keys plus because they're a good color. X-Devil, again, like the Takumi, just some cheap imports. And I'm not sure how. Must have cleared my filters when I tried trading up the Sunburst back there. Some Zetas, just some regular ones, and Burnt Sienna, purple, sky blue. Very, very, very cheap wheel. You get them from trading up on commons, so almost no value, but the purple ones look kind of nice. I mean, you could probably get half a key to a key if you find someone that likes them as much as you do. And then 3 Zombas, which are a solid 1 key each. Very fun wheel, good demand for them. Alright, so let's get into the value. By far the biggest item in inventory is the Alpha Cap. I bought this back in November for 120 keys. All those keys were earned from scratch. I never bought any keys with anything. So 120 keys from scratch, kind of like my Heatwave series. But this goes all the way back to when I started trading, which I can't even remember. After it came out, obviously, pretty recently. But I don't know the exact time frame on it. But anyways, it's worth like 220, 250. Some people are trying to get from theirs. It's on the rise. A little bit of manipulation though, so we'll see if it's stable at that price. It's always going to go up because there's very limited amount of them. It's estimated maybe 1,500 or so. You get it from playing in the alpha. But majority of my inventory is in that Alpha Cap. So we look at painted items. These have a good amount of value to them, so you could probably assume 1 key each for some of the good toppers, and maybe half a key each for the meh ones. 2 each for some of these wheels, and 1 each for other uncommons. Throw in 25, maybe 30 for all these. Yeah, it's decent. Well, a good amount of stuff in here. But it is kind of harder to sell in bulk like this, so we'll see how I move on from here. But here it is, the whole inventory. I'm definitely considering getting a second account to store these limited items on. They can definitely get crazy when you're trying to trade someone. They're asking for keys and you've got to kind of figure out where you have your stuff. H, K, and then you find your keys or whatever. That's right, I didn't touch on keys here. I have, let's find a crate. Other way. 44 keys at the moment. Hex would sell pretty fast. I could get 74 keys. Plus the 250. I think I've done some calculations. I actually have a spreadsheet here that has my items in it. It's very rough. So as you can see, this is a column here, and the sum is 4.75 low, 7 high. These are just some price estimates, but I did it for all the stuff. Don't really have a price on the rare, very rare stuff, but my mystery decals comes out to 39 low, 43 high. For other wheels, painted uncommon, 15 low, 31 high. Rare, 2 low, 3.5 high. Very rare low high, import, and exotic low highs. We'll calculate these up at the end. Very rare boosts, lots and lots of junk. All the import stuff, about 5 to 9. I didn't actually put prices on these toppers, but as you can see, here's all the certified ones. Here's all of the painted ones, the regular ones. Antennas, again, mostly these limited items, 1100 plus of them. Just some other junk in there, and then some crates and keys, which is not updated. There's 44 keys right now, and a different amount of crates, but we'll do the calculation and come back. Alright, I just finished summing these all up. Most of it comes from probably this wheel section, which on the low is 77.5, on the high is 131.5, and kind of an average that I took was 104. A lot comes from toppers too. I just took the amount of toppers there was, divided it by 2, so you're assuming a half a key each, and that gave me 36, and then if I assumed 1 key each, it was 73. Not counting any of the certified toppers, which could have a little value, I don't know. Crates, rough estimate, like 0.1 keys each. Came out to that. Obviously keys are keys. Alpha cap, 220 to 250. It's around that range right now, so that's a good estimate, I'd say. Limited, I actually saw a guy that sold his collection of 1000 limited for 40 keys, so technically the max is around 40. I know I could obviously get 10. I'm not selling it currently. That would be a hard thing to sell in general, because it would take so many trades. It's not really for the profit currently. Yeah, maybe in 10 years or something I'll be raking in the money from it, but total on the low 442.75, total on the high 605, average around 524. So this is kind of a rough estimate of what my net worth, I guess, is. Could take away some for considering all the time it would take to sell. Could add some for potential profit from it. And then, as you know, everything from the series, the Heatwave series, it was all from 1 key except for the Alpha Cup and the certified slipstream, which I've included in the value in the decals. So if you take away the 225, the 220 here, it would be, and then you also take away 10, let's say. That would give you 202, or actually, you can add this 10. So anyways, it would give you 212 on the low, all the series profit. On the high, it would be 315 plus 40, so 345, almost 350 profit. And then average is kind of closer to accurate. It would be 264 plus 25, so 290 keys profit. So it's almost 300 keys profit from the series. Again, I haven't finished the episodes yet. Been kind of busy with college, but they will come out soon. We get some good trades with it. I'm going to try to make a montage of some of the better trades, and we'll see where we go from there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of overview. It's a little bit long, but so is the inventory. It takes a very long time to scroll through. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.